বুলরে কুঠিয়া গৰুনে দিছিলে বিশ্বকৰ্মাই সাজিলে ঢোল ই বোলে মঘাই সি বোলে মঘাই কেহে লৈ গ'ল মঘাইৰে দেহাতী সীতা জুয়ে গিলিলে জিয় ঘৰে ঘৰে ৰ'ল হে মঘাই ঘাই ঢুলীয়া সেই হেন ঢোলটো।
Life is a celebration. That celebration is only possible when we are in good health. From 1948, under the World Health Organization's leadership, global health has made a significant stride. But wide variation in global health standards remains a matter of grave concern.
100 nations are here, so why don't we sing?
Diversity of health challenges and settings need creative and courageous response. In China, unmet health needs of remote areas are being dealt with by dedicated health promoters. In Africa,
so we try to advise them on better cooking methods which make the foodstuffs more palatable so that they can actually make them as a daily part of their diet.
The project is a community-based rehabilitation initiative that targets children who are needy, children who are in contact with the street within Dagoretti.
In Australia, the youth training for rescue and relief are a new generation of health promoters.
We've learned how to rescue people, board rescue, tube rescue, first aid, the signals.
It's made a big difference. I really am more happy now.
In India, women of the unprivileged communities are gradually taking responsibilities for their immediate health needs. In Thailand, the youth are leading the campaign against junk food. They are using participatory theatre movement. In the high mountains of Bolivia, reproductive health is being propagated by women trained from the community. While developing countries are confronted with growing population and limited resources, many developed countries are facing the prospect of a dwindling workforce and a growing elderly population.
ให้มันตะวันตกเลยเข้านอนแล้วอยากให้มันพรุ่งนี้เช้าเลยมันชีวิตว้าเหวบางทีจะร้องไห้มาไม่รู้จะคุยกับใครเหงาโอ้ทรมานไม่มีเพื่อนฝูงทรมาน
Elderly people need policy and programs of active aging. Globalization is both an opportunity and a threat. While we can take heart from successful global action leading to the reduced price of HIV/AIDS drugs, or rapid progress in telecommunication benefiting all, it also increases the vulnerability of developing countries through global competition and market pressure. Environmental pollution is destroying our habitat. Global warming is a threat to the survival of our planet. We are yet to learn from an environmental disaster like Bhopal.
May be blinded, perhaps some permanently, by the 25 tons of methyl isocyanate which escaped somehow from the fertilizer plant.
In spite of an available sure cure, tuberculosis and malaria affect millions of people. The threat of HIV/AIDS, cardiovascular diseases, cancer, accidents, and mental health confront the whole world.
There is a moment that I thought my life has come to an end. And this is when I was told, and I was told without being prepared, I was not counseled, that George, you are HIV positive. And when I came here and started taking ARVs, my life has really changed.
Gender-biased discrimination and low socio-economic status in many societies endangers the welfare of millions of women. Their comprehensive socio-economic development is being taken up in many countries. Global population living in urban areas will rise from half today to 2/3 by 2050. While the living standard of the rich has grown exponentially, living conditions of the poor remain inhuman. We are yet to fully appreciate the role of spiritual dimension in health. The global community is conscious of its failure to address the issues of inequity and social justice. This is an extremely complex and hard agenda. Concerned by the hardship of the rural population caused by underdevelopment and civil strife, two bright health activists, Sanjay and Sumita, went to work there. Besides the Health and Development Project, they took up the issue of corruption.
All of us had to go to we went to different villages. I had to go to a very remote village, in fact beyond Mekhali Gaon where Sanjay had gone. And we all went off in the morning and came back, and Sanjay and Chandan didn't come back.
But such tragedies do not dent the spirit of true health promoters.
从来有没有想过，我也出去闯闯看，能挣点钱回来。
我想是这样，出去打工了，几年又回来过，回来了，家里面都一点都没有，爸爸只有钱，那都没有意思这样。那在这里可以为镇里面做一些力所能及的事，这样。
Before daybreak every day, Jiti crosses this mountain and goes to teach children in another remote mountain village.
With health promoters like Sanjay, Shejuchi and many others, we will certainly reach the goal of health for all.
জীয়াই থাক মানে ঘৰে পৰে চৰে মা মুকলি পথাৰত উকিয়াই উকিয়াই কলিজাৰ জীয়া গীত গা হে মোৰ ভাই ভাই দুলীয়া তুমি গলা মানুহ তুলিয়া তোমাৰ দেখোন জাত পাত নাই হে মোৰ ভাই ভাই দুলীয়া